Welcome to the exciting world of cryptocurrency. Trading digital coins is a big part of it. To trade, you need an exchange. Think of exchanges as special markets. Here you can buy and sell crypto like Bitcoin, Ether, and many others. Let's look at the two main kinds. First, we have centralized exchanges, or CEX. A CEX is a business owned and run by a company, acting as a middleman for your trades. Many people start their crypto journey with a CEX because they offer familiar services. Then, there are decentralized exchanges, or DEX. DEXs work without any central company in charge. Trades happen directly between users called peer-to-peer trading. Smart contracts on a blockchain make this possible. This newer way to trade offers users more direct control. So, which one should you choose? CEX or DEX? Both types have their own good points and drawbacks. Your choice depends on what you need. Are you new to the crypto space? Or do you have more experience? We will compare them side by side. This will help you make a good decision. Let's begin our exploration now. 22. How does a CEX actually work? Think about a regular bank or stock trading platform. A CEX works in a very similar way for crypto. First, you need to create an account and deposit your money or crypto coins. The CEX holds these assets safely for you and manages a list of buy and sell orders called an order book. Binance and Coinbase are well-known examples. These platforms offer many trading options and advanced tools, making them attractive to serious traders. What are the good things about using CEXs? They are usually quite easy to use. The sign-up process is often straightforward and they offer customer support. Transaction speeds can be very fast because many trades happen on the CEX's private system. Most CEX also let you use regular money called fiat to crypto trading. However, CEX also have some downsides. The biggest concern is about who holds your crypto. The CEX keeps your crypto in their wallets, meaning you do not directly control your private keys. If the exchange gets hacked, your funds could be lost. Sadly, there have been big exchange hacks in crypto history. Government rules can also affect CEXs. They might have to freeze user accounts or face other regulatory pressures. Now let's talk about decentralized exchanges, or DEX. These platforms work in a very different way. There is no single company in control. Instead, DEX are built on blockchain technology using smart contracts. These contracts manage how trades happen. A very important feature is user control. Users always keep their funds in their own wallets. Uniswap and PancakeSwap are popular DEX. When you use a DEX, you trade from your personal crypto wallet. You connect your wallet directly to the DEX website and swap one type of token for another. Your assets do not leave your wallet until the trade executes. You are in charge of your private keys and your crypto. The main benefit of DEX is self-custody. You hold your own keys, meaning you truly own and control your crypto. This greatly reduces the risk of losing your funds if an exchange is hacked. DEX can also offer more privacy, as many do not ask for KYC information. DEX are also permissionless platforms, allowing anyone to list a new token for trading. But DEX are not without their own challenges. They can sometimes be more difficult for beginners to use. You must manage your own crypto wallet and keys. If you lose your secret recovery phrase, your crypto is gone forever. Transaction fees, often called gas fees, can be high, especially on the Ethereum network. This can make small trades quite expensive. Finding enough buyers or sellers for some less common tokens can also be harder, known as having lower liquidity. 26. Section 4, the Showdown CEX versus DEX on custody, security, fees, and user experience. Let's compare CEX and DEX on some key points. CEX hold your crypto, like a bank. DEX let you control your own wallet. CEX are hacker targets but invest in security. DEXs shift security to you. CEX fees are predictable. DEX fees vary by blockchain. CEX are user-friendly for beginners. DEX need more technical know-how. Section 5, Conclusion, Navigating the Exchange Landscape, Finding Your Fit. So we have looked closely at CEX and DEX. Centralized exchanges are like the familiar gateways to crypto. They offer convenience, speed, and often customer support. They can be a good starting point for newcomers. They also make it easy to use fiat currency. But using a CEX means you give up direct control of your crypto. You are trusting a third-party company, which comes with certain risks, like hacks or freezes. It is important to be aware of these trade-offs. Decentralized exchanges, or DEX, offer a different approach. They strongly focus on self-custody and user control. They also tend to offer more privacy. Trades happen directly from your wallet, powered by blockchain tech. But DEX can be more complex to navigate. Transaction fees, especially on some networks, can be high and variable. You are fully responsible for your own security, meaning safeguarding your private keys carefully. This path requires more technical understanding and greater personal responsibility. Ultimately, there is no single best type of exchange for everyone. The right choice really depends on your individual needs, comfort level with technology, and how much risk you are willing to take. If you are just starting your crypto journey, a CEX might be a good place. You can learn the basics in a more familiar environment. If you highly value control, privacy, and decentralization, a DEX might suit you. Many experienced crypto users actually use both types of exchanges, choosing the platform that best fits their specific needs for a particular trade. The world of cryptocurrency is always changing and evolving quickly. The most important thing is to understand the key differences, benefits, and risks of each. Choose wisely.